Join me, 48 Hours correspondent Erin Moriarty, on my podcast, My Life of Crime, as I take on true crime investigations like no other. This season, I'm looking into the labyrinth of crime and secrets within families. I'm cutting straight to the evidence and talking to the people directly involved, including investigators and the families of victims. Listen to My Life of Crime with Erin Moriarty wherever you get your podcasts.
Alright, what's up guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show, and in today's episode, so here's the thing, because if you follow me on Twitch, then you probably have seen some of my, you probably have seen, because I am turning them into videos, so yeah, just in case if you did miss out on it, it will be uploaded on my backup channel, TMossBoss Extended. Because, overall, I just, I've been trying to, set up goals for myself to upload on all of my channels rather than just, three channels at a time. I'm trying to get content out for all of my channels and stuff, so. But anyways, no, that's what I wanted to, talk on were some videos that I've been reacting to. Videos about me, and I never thought I would sit down and fully watch these videos. I mean, I have before, I think, was it for a reaction video? Actually, you know what, no, I think what it was is that I never finished it, so I had never sat down and watched a full video about myself, and if I did, I honestly, I can't remember, but no, I've been, reacting to, hate videos about me, and oh my god, they are some cringy videos, man. I have to say that's why, every time when I was going to work and I'd tell a customer about how I'm a YouTuber and stuff, and they'll come back and they'll be cracking up laughing about how they watched a video about me, and I'm like, now I understand why, because there was one video that I reacted to, and it was uploaded, right before the pandemic and stuff. It was uploaded in December of 2019. And I had watched that video for the first time. And it's funny because the creator of that video, they don't even post on YouTube anymore. But I think that was the last video that I had watched. It was so cringy. I'm like, bro, you really sat throughout the day at your place of business, your personal space, like your home, or even if you're wherever you were at, you sat there for a long period of time trying to put this, in your opinion, top tier video about TMossBoss, posting it on YouTube. I imagine that he posted it on social media and stuff, but I sit down and I watch that video and I'm like, hey, yo, this man is really serious. He really has. And so that's the thing, I guess, to explain every video. If I can sum up every video about me, just so you guys don't have to go out and watch those videos. Because, I mean, I'll plan on, so here's the thing. I may or may not react to all the videos that I've ever seen about me. But that's the thing. I don't want to, I'm probably only going to react to, the ones that stands out. Or the ones that, okay, this looks like something I may be interested in. But, I mean, at the same time, I'm not really interested in that content. Lately, I've been bored on Twitch. And I've, I couldn't really find, no video games to play. So I figure, I'm like, all right, well, I've seen people do this before. More so reacting to content on Twitch. But I was like, let me, change it up and react to content, about myself. And yeah, then I was like, first video, I was like, okay, cringy. Second video, cringy. Third video, I'm like, hey, yo, this man was dead serious about this. He has a strong feeling and that's what it's getting back onto it and stuff. To sum up every video that's been, every hate video, or no, not hate, every criticizing video about me, to sum up all of those videos, everything that I say and do is wrong. I'm never right on anything that I say or do. I can't have my personal opinion about something. None of that. Everything that I say and do is wrong. So me uploading reaction videos and not cutting it out parts where if people and that's the thing where it's they're forgetting that in a whole 12 minute, let's say it's a 12-minute video, right? In a 12-minute video, at any given point in time, and let's say like 100, people watch that video, 100 people, okay, in that like, genre of like of the video that I'm reacting to can find any part of that video interesting. They may like my intros. They may like the beginning part of the video. They may like the middle part of the video. They may like the ending of the video. So if I cut out a part that a person wants to watch, like you're losing out on subscribers by doing that. Like that, and it's funny because they're trying to tell me how to be a content creator, and it's like, fam, I've been a content creator for almost 12 years now. Next month will be 12 years. Actually, you know what? No, this month it will be 12 years since I've been a content creator, because I remember, I think everybody knows the whole story of when I had created my first YouTube channel that I was going to be active on, and I had deleted the email to the account, and so I couldn't sign on to it no more. That happened in July. So July, 12 years. I've been a content creator for 12 years. Don't you think that I would study and, if I'm trying to turn this into a full-time job, don't you think, okay, this guy most likely has studied. He's probably watched countless hours upon hours. I mean, this man's probably watched well over 1 million videos. Like, he's definitely watched a crap ton of videos, right? Crap ton of videos. Don't you think, okay, because I'm not new to this. This ain't my first rodeo. I'm not, like, new to content creating and stuff. It's not like I've been only doing this for, like, a year or two. Been doing this for a while. I've had time to sit down and study the content that I want to get into, okay? The way of doing the content, the hard ways of doing the content, the easy ways of doing the content, the medium ways of doing the content. Having a personality, having a unique name, reacting to content that's worth reacting to, or even if it's not even about my reaction videos, let's say if it's about some of my other content, I'm talking on things that can potentially be famous, or that's famous right there at that time and period. But that's the thing though, where if they want to get on me about how I don't get enough views and how I'm not like the biggest YouTuber in the world, guess how many people are on this platform? A lot. Well over millions upon millions of people that have the same dream and same passion as myself. So my thing is this, as I'm doing this podcast episode right now, there's probably like thousands of videos that's being uploaded onto YouTube. I'm not being a part of that right now. I uploaded my videos earlier, so I was a part of the thousands earlier in the day. But that's the thing, there's so much content. So how do you, and that's like, overall, like, I feel like a question or something that they would think of where it's like, how can you be a bigger content creator than marketing? You gotta put yourself out there. That's what I'm doing. I'm putting myself on all platforms. Now, if it takes a lot, and see, here's the thing. TikTok wasn't out when I was very first started on YouTube. Vine, what other things? I think Twitch might have been, but I didn't have like none of those tools or none of that stuff, especially when you're just getting into YouTube, and me being like a high school kid and stuff, like you're focusing on high school and trying to graduate, and then at the same time you're trying to focus on being a content creator. Like, honestly, sit down and think about that stuff. It's like, before you judge a person about the content that they make or how they make it or how they put it out there, you sit down and look at yourself, because that's what I would want to say to some of the people that have made, if not all of the people that's made videos about me, where they're so quick to jump up and talk about how I'm an unsuccessful YouTuber. I'm like, that's what you're seeing. You're seeing that I'm an unsuccessful YouTuber. Me, I'm just seeing I'm a YouTuber in the makings. I'm a growing YouTuber. That's not me having a big ego. No, that's me believing in myself. That's something that you guys might not be familiar with, but me, on the other hand, I believe in myself. I'm not going to downplay myself. I'm not going to downplay the content that I do. I'm always going to believe in myself when it comes to content creating. Always. Even if there's a day where I'm not really doing that, even when I had COVID and I wasn't really able to, upload videos or record videos and none of that stuff, I still believed in myself. I still was posting content for that day. That's the thing, where it's like, there has been nothing in this world that has held me back. There might have been like at some points in times where stuff has held me back, but for the most part, I've always, here's the thing, with content creating, being a content creator always comes first. Always comes first in that content creating field. And then the thing is like, even when I step away from content creating, I'm still thinking of like, okay, what's the next video that I could do? What's the next game I can stream on Twitch? What's the next like comedy video or whatever type of video I'm doing on TikTok? What other platforms can I get into? See, that's the thing where it's like, and then to talk on the people that have made videos about me, it's like, well, where are they? Like some of them have disappeared. Some of them still uploads. But at the end of the day, how long can that stuff last? Like me, I've managed to find like all these different ways of like getting more and more and more involved with content creating. And I still feel like that I've even scratched the surface of content creating. That's the crazy thing about it. I don't even feel like I scratched the surface. So like, and to just overall like to hear, when I was watching some of these videos about me, and so what they would do was like a commentary video over one of my videos and stuff. So I'm sitting down and I'm watching, how I'm like the things that I'm talking on, and it's stuff that I still stand by till this day. And them videos was like recorded and posted a long time ago. The funny thing is that this was like at a point in time before the pandemic. This was at a point in time when, the state of mind that I have right now was different than the state of mind that I had back then. But the funny thing is, with content creating, it always remained the same. If anything, it just improved throughout the years. The whole idea of being a content creator. And that's just getting more and more involved in content creating. So that's like and it's funny when I go back and I and I see them videos of myself talking, and I'm like, fam, like if I didn't know who I was and I just seen myself for the first time, I'm like, no, this guy is definitely going places. This guy is definitely going to be like one of them like motivational speakers of like YouTube or whatever. Like he's going to be that guy where it's like a lot of people are going to look up to him for advice and all that stuff. Once again, not me giving trying to like give myself a big ego. That's just like, the thing is like, I can tell when a person is passionate about something. Why is it so wrong? And that's the thing though, where it's like, why is it so wrong to be passionate about being a content creator? Like I sit down and I hear like how I talk back then. I'm like, okay, I can tell that I'm very passionate about being a content creator and stuff. Why is that a problem? I'm like, if you guys don't want to be a content creator, okay, that's on you. But don't try to push that energy off on me. That is on you. So like it trips me out when I see that, and I'm like why? Why go through all that trouble of making a video about me? That was like, I had to say like, the one thing, but it's like, at the end of the day, we all know why they're making a video on me, because they're echoing a video that was already made about me. And that leads all the way down to the Just the Robot guy. So it's just like, at the end of the day, he's the root. All those guys, branches, leaves, pine cones, all that stuff. They're all gonna have like, their little part of the, TMossBoss hate tree and stuff. But here's the thing though. If you look at most trees, there's some of those trees that like overall, they stay up forever and ever and ever. But in some cases, trees get cut down. They tear these trees down so they can build houses, so they can build a parking lot, so they can build a store, a mall, what are some other things? They may be wanting to put a building there so people can work in that building. Here's what I had to say, what I'm going to predict about the TMossBoss hate tree, right? This tree, it's blossomed, right? It's blossomed. It's had its moment where people, I wouldn't necessarily say, random people like the public was looking at the tree, but whoever planted that tree and whoever helped with planting that tree, they're the only ones that was caring about that tree, right? The only one. But at some point in time, other trees, because here's the thing, this world is small, okay? This world is small. There's not a whole lot of space, even though there's parts of this world we haven't discovered yet, but this world is small. So other people around are going to find that area and they're going to start building trees themselves. And eventually, at some point in time, the TMossBoss hate tree is going to get crowded out. And then there may be some people that come along and they're all like, okay, these trees are toxic. Let's get them up out of here and build something a little bit more positive. Them trees are going to get cut down. And there's absolutely nothing you could do. Maybe you can replant and rebuild somewhere else, but it's just going to be the same thing over and over and over again. So this whole like TMossBoss like hate thing, it may go on forever. It may go on even long after I'm gone, because I'm pretty sure there's gonna probably be people that will, you know, like look at, you know, the things I've done, the things I've said, and be like, oh, it's an issue, it's a problem. Even though he ain't here with us no more, we still gotta, you know, carry on this hate with him and stuff. Most likely is gonna do that. And if it doesn't, then hey, cool. You know, to whoever is still carrying on my legacy or reading about me or supporting me, whichever, whatever, I'm like, hey, you know, like I'm glad you're supporting me even if I'm not here no more. It's like, thank you, you know, thank you for that. But if not, and then, you know, it's like it gets to a point where, you know, it's like, yeah, it's like there's people out there that still want to like carry on, because I do think that at times I'm like, I wonder if these guys, like, if something were to happen to me, like, would they still carry? And most likely they would. They're gonna try to put out this false narrative about me, and it's gonna take like friends, family, whoever it is that's still rocking with, you know, the stuff that I'm doing. Then it's gonna probably have to take them, and they're not gonna really be, you know, unless they really, you know, sit down and try to get in the mindset of who I am as a content creator and stuff. Then it'll have to take that. But yeah, at the end of the day, I'm like, you know, people carrying on like that for whatever reason, I'm like, it's just it's sad. You know, it's sad. But yeah, sitting down and like watching those videos about me and stuff, like it was so cringy. And the funny thing is that that's what they're saying about my videos. They're saying how cringy they are. They're saying how bad they are. They're saying that, you know, you don't put no real work behind your videos, all that crap. And it's like, okay, if that's how you view my content, that's how you view my content. But here's the thing. Other people, okay, have seen my content. They like it. So what do you say to those people? What do you say to the people that actually like my content, that actually watch my content? I'm saying you're seeing like a portion of my content, and then you're saying that that's all of it. You know, there was a video that I watched where it did say that, where I was like, you know, these guys haven't watched all my videos, so it's like, how are you going to give me like real criticism, right? And they're all like, oh, well, a lot of your videos are the same, TMossBoss. No, they are not. All my videos have been different. Every single one of them. Whether it's my mindset, whether it's the video I'm reacting to. I don't react to the same video twice. So I'm saying at the end of the day, and if it's like, if I do, like, so let's say if there's, if I'm reacting to like a compilation or whatever, and then there's like the same, that's the one and only time. But other than that, every video that I reacted to, always been a new video. Every shoe that I've talked about, always been a different shoe. What are some other things? Video games that I played. You know, yeah, I might do a video where I get stuck on the same level and whatever and all that stuff. But there's never been a time where I've re-uploaded the same exact word for word, you know, like same format, same whatever you want to call it. It's never been the same. Never. I might go back and play a video game that that's probably as close it's been to me re-uploading the same content or my content being the same. But other than that, my content has always been different. So, and it's like, and then also like the mindset that I bring to the table when I am creating content, it's always been different. So I don't know what you guys are talking about. But like, if my thing is this whole like criticizing TMossBoss, like I think it's died off. Like it's funny though, because they were always, and who knows, maybe it's because like my channel ain't really like all that active in things. Like it ain't like a big like giant like group of people going back. Well, I mean technically there is, but it's not like, you know, enough for these guys like, oh, let's make videos on TMossBoss, let's, you know, do this with TMossBoss and all that crap. Because what the last situation was, the whole like the Twitch situation and stuff, the weird guy that was in my Twitch streams, that was like the last time. And I think that, he was only doing that. It's like, you know, oh, okay, let's, you know, just add some like toxic, you know, moments with Twitch and things. I'm like, it could have been avoided. I could have overall blocked that guy, but it wasn't. But What was the point that I was trying to make? Honestly, I don't remember, because I'm trying to like end this episode, because I'm currently trying to focus on some content that doesn't have to talk about this and all this crap. But I'm most likely gonna but I did want to do this podcast episode just to overall let people know that I am reacting to like at times I may react to those videos on YouTube. But yeah, overall may do it tonight, may do it the tomorrow night, or I don't know, or in the morning. I don't know. I'll overall see how I'm feeling and stuff. But yeah, I was like, that content is just so cringy, man. And yeah, it's like like I said earlier, it's like they're saying the same thing about my content, but I'm like, at least the thing is, like, I could go out in the public and talk about my content. I could tell people, like, if somebody asked me, oh, what type of videos you do? I do reaction videos. I have no shame in saying that. None whatsoever. And here's the thing. If there was a time where somebody were to approach me face to face, right? And they were to say the same things that these guys would say in their videos. Oh, you don't edit your reaction videos. Why is that? Why don't you edit your reaction videos? I will explain it to them. And if they still want to look at me like, because here's the thing. Dealing with, like the TMossBoss hate tree and all that stuff, everything that I said was always wrong. I said that earlier. And if I'm talking to a person where every time when I say something, to them, or if they start something with me and then I defend myself and I'm wrong, like on everything that I say I'm wrong, I'm not going to want to talk to that person. Not at all. I'm like, no, this person, I could tell that, you ain't really good at conversations and stuff. So how about you work on that, except when you're wrong about stuff. And then we could potentially have a conversation. But if not, then it's like, yeah, fam, like I'm not trying to have no conversation with you if this is how the conversation is going to be. Like, to me, I'm like, it's stuff like that where I'm all like, how do you survive? Like, honestly, it's annoying where it's like, that's how people are. They're like, oh, no, you're wrong. Like, you need to edit those parts of those videos out. I'm like, there's people that watch my videos that likes those parts and they want to see my reaction to it. So I'm not doing it because, oh, I'm lazy, I don't feel like editing the parts out. I'm doing it because, and here's the thing. If there was ever a time where there is a part of the video that I want to edit out, guess what? I have that free will to do that. I will do that if it comes down to it. Like, let's say, I'm trying to think. If there is a video where I was reacting, no, here's the thing that I've said to people where, like, if I'm like, okay, if there's a part of the video that you don't like, you very well can skip it. I was wrong for saying that, which is stupid, but anyways, no, so let's say if I were to react to a video and the guy, he's playing a video game, but he goes like AFK for like 5 minutes in the video. I probably will add something to save myself, to like, I guess, add some sort of entertainment to that part, but if they just sitting there AFK overall, like, meaning they're not doing anything in the video, like they're not, like if they're playing a video game and they just got their like Call of Duty character just standing there doing absolutely nothing. If they're doing that, then I'm just gonna skip. I'm just gonna keep skipping until they start actually doing something. And if that's the whole video, then I'm like, okay, well, that was weird, And there's been at times where I didn't like a video that I reacted to, and they don't want to talk on stuff like that, but no, there's been times where I reacted to videos and it wasn't a good, like, video to react to, so I don't upload it. What's up with that? Why is it that where it's like the content that I feel comfortable uploading, it's wrong, but then it's like content that never gets uploaded, content that never, maybe they didn't know that, but to let people know, there has probably been well over upon hundreds of videos that I've never that's never seen the daylight of YouTube, because I've overall didn't upload them. I was like, no, those videos was bad, I didn't like it, so those videos they're not gonna get uploaded. So yeah, there's been times that probably I can, like, upon hours, if it's not hundreds of videos, it's definitely hours upon hours of videos where, yeah, it's just, I've sat down for a long period of time, didn't like the video, took the video down, and was like, hey, you know what, it's like, I didn't like that reaction, so I don't upload it. And I feel like a lazy content creator will upload it. They'll be all like, oh, well, I don't feel like recording no more content, so I'm just gonna go and just upload this poorly put together reaction video and things. Like I said, like, I've been a content creator for like 12 years now. So I'm not going to upload content I know people are not going to like. I think when you become a content creator, you kind of have an idea of what people like. And if a person don't like it, then I'm like, okay, well then that's on you. There's like, my thing is this, you're not supposed to like every song in this world. You're not supposed to like every movie in this world. You're not supposed to like every TV show or magazine or whether some other thing, video games, TikTok videos, Vine videos, whether some other, whatever it is, food, water, drinks, like whatever it is, okay, where there's multiple sources, there's multiple versions, there's multiple, like things within that genre, you're not supposed to like them all. So like, why are you, if the thing is this, claiming that they, that they do like my content, but I'm like, I can tell when a person likes my content and when a person doesn't like my content. Why is it that the 28,000 people that have subscribed to me, the people that will join my streams on a regular basis, the people that follow me all throughout social media, because of my content, because of my reaction videos, they don't have a problem with what I do? And then you guys try to like rework this story around to where it's like, oh, the reason why your channel doesn't do well is because you don't edit parts out of your video. Does that make any sense? And then there's people out there that do subscribe. No, the reason why is because I'm not on the front page of YouTube. The reason why is because I'm not the most subscribed or the most viewed YouTuber. I'm a small content creator. That's how small content creators look. You guys may not know that because you're probably far below the small content creator line, but that's how it looks for content creators. That's literally every content creator out there until they've reached that point in time where they're very successful and very... But you know what? Here's the thing. I'm going to just let my content speak for myself. Like eventually I do see it at some point in time. And that's something, because and the reason why I'm like talking on like, the whole big ego thing, because that's what a lot of like, well, not a lot. There was like a couple of YouTubers that I reacted to that was like talking bad on my name and stuff. And they were trying to like make it seem like that, oh, it's because the reason why I don't listen to nobody is because I got a big ego. Once again, it's because I believe in myself, but it has absolutely nothing to do with no big ego crap, so don't try to throw that out there. That's literally yourself and every other content creator out there that exists. And it got nothing to do with criticism, none of that dumb stuff that you guys try to mention. This is literally every content creator's dream, okay? You want to blow up. You want people to watch your videos. You want literally the best for every channel or account that you create on a social media platform. That's how I view myself. I view myself as one day I'm going to upload a video that does so well, whether it's on TikTok. I mean, I've done that on TikTok. I've had a video reach 3 million views on TikTok. That's the first. I've never even had a video reach 1 million views on TikTok. So there's going to be a day, all right, where I upload a video where it gets far beyond 3 million views. I may get videos where all my videos are 3 million views, right? But I'm going to upload a video that does so well. All these guys that got all this hatred towards me, I'm saying, like, here's the thing. Keep that same energy. Keep that same energy, because I don't want it to get to a point where if I'm doing all good and then you're like, oh, people are going to see these videos, like, no, let me hurry up and make an apology video towards TMossBoss or whatever, or do something. And it's like, nah, that same energy, keep it. I want you guys to keep that same energy, because if I'm this guy that's supposed to crash and crumble, like, I feel like that's how they view me. I feel like they view me as like, oh, he's going to crash, he's going to crumble, he ain't going to last. Everything that I've said about them, they're saying the same thing about me. So at the end of the day, let's see who crashes and crumbles first, right? Let's see who crashes and crumbles. But here's the thing, all right? I'm going to just say this, and after that, I'm going to end this podcast episode. There's already been a few of these guys, okay, in this whole TMossBoss hate tree. Some of them branches, some of them leaves, some of them pine cones, whatever is on a tree, some of that stuff has fallen off and it's been buried. And I'm still here, okay? So, I'm just saying, I'm still uploading content, I'm still doing my thing, And it's messed up that, that these guys ain't, they didn't see the potential that they had as a content creator that's not hating on TMossBoss. Because look at content creators that don't hate on me. Look at them. And look how successful they are. I'm saying PewDiePie don't hate on me. And he's the most subscribed. Well, no. Hold on. Is he the most subscribed? I mean, he's like the most subscribed. So there's that T-Series. I don't know. But he got well over 100 million subscribers. And he ain't made not one video about me. So use that as motivation. Carry that. But if you still gonna make videos on me, then you think you gonna grow off of that? Good luck to you. That's all I'm gonna say. But anyways, and that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. If you're viewing this on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe. And if you're viewing this on the podcast streaming service, make sure you follow or subscribe, however it's set up. Make sure you subscribe to one of my 43 YouTube channels. Follow me on Twitter, TikTok, Twitch, and Instagram at TMossBoss. Make sure you follow my Facebook page at TMossBoss fan page. Also, if you're purchasing any tickets from SeatGeek, make sure you use my promo code TMossBoss. It will knock $20 off your first purchase. And then that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening, and peace.